Dr. Bennett, Ambassador Dr. Erica Bennett. I want to ask a question because we have a huge following, and I don't think a lot of people understand the term diaspora. And I recently just learned about the term. I'm going to be honest and vulnerable and transparent. And when I learned about it, I was like, wow, I've been misled. I want you to, for the people watching right now, can you really educate us on exactly what that is and exactly your role and how you're really building something amazing here, not just in Ghana, in Africa, period?
Well, Anthony, again, let me just say thank you so much for coming.
Yes, ma'am.
First of all, the diaspora, the word diaspora is not synonymous just to Africa.
Okay.
The word diaspora means not in your home country.
Yeah.
That's any individual that's not in their home country.
Wow.
That could be Italians, that could be South Americans. Anybody who's not in your home country, you're considered a diaspora.
Okay.
Now, for our purposes, we're talking to the African diaspora.
Yes, ma'am.
And there's two types of African diaspora.
Okay.
Our group, taken from slavery,
Okay.
we're considered the historical diaspora.
Okay.
The group that Nigerians, Ghanaians, Ethiopians, those that go outside of their home country, they're considered the continental diaspora.
Wow.
And so the heads of states, there's 55 African countries, and the heads of states understand now to move Africa forward, we have to include both diaspora, the historical and the continental. You see, when 60% of our professionals, African professionals, are outside of Africa, our doctors, our lawyers, our nurses, our teachers, they're outside.
Wow.
And so the heads of states understand to move Africa forward, we've got to include both.
Yeah.
So that's what our mission is all about. Our embassy, and we're the first and only diplomatic mission of its kind in the world. Wow. There's not another one like that, like this.
Yeah.
We liken it to the Vatican.
Yeah.
You know, the Vatican is a state, but not a state.
Yeah.
And that's how we like it. We say that's who we are.
Oh, man.
You know, and it's very exciting, very, very exciting. We've been in Ghana now 22 years.
22, okay.
Yes, and our embassy, the land here, we're at the historical W.E.B. Du Bois Center. And the land was given to us by President Kufuor at the time.
Wow.
And we built our building. We fund it ourselves. We take care of it ourselves. Unlike other embassies, we can do business.
Yeah.
So one of the things that we do is that we encourage people, the diaspora that want to come, they come to us and we become a clearinghouse for them. Mm-hmm. If they want to buy real estate, if they want to invest, you know, that's what we're here to make sure they stay in the right hands.
So if we come from America, what you're pretty much saying, which I'm going to be doing, we need to come here to get the correct information. Man, I'm curious. People who are watching this now, they're thinking, okay, I want to come to Ghana. What is the very first thing you want them to know before you come to Africa? What's that very first thought you want them to have in their head before they get here?
Well, I want them to be open and receptive, see, and not to think about what they've seen on TV and that kind of thing. I want you to be open.
Yeah.
You see. Now, Africa is not for everybody. Now, let me make sure. Now, some of you, we want you to stay in America. You help build it, and we want you to stay right there. So let me just be very crystal clear on that piece of it.
Yes, ma'am.
You see, we want people with the spirit of wanting to serve, a spirit of wanting to really help develop, because that's what we are. We're a developing continent. Yeah. And we want people that want to come and help us develop.
Yeah.
I've been, as I said, in Africa for 45 years. And I would not want to be any place else but where I am.
No.
I know that I'm home.
No. I felt like I was home. And I have to be honest, what I saw on TV is not what I see here. Mm-hmm. It's not. I mean, I'm eating top of the line steak. I'm seeing houses that I want to live in myself. I'm seeing cars that I drive in America. And I think you said it earlier in privacy. It was like, there's every area of life here.
Every area.
Every area. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, we only see one area on TV. And I love how you said you got to come over here with an open mind, because that's exactly what I did. And man, it's just been an absolute experience to do that. But to help build, what are some things we could do to help build? Not that we need to come over here with this mindset, I'm coming to save you, but there's a difference between saving and building.
Absolutely.
And I love that term, build. How can we help Africa build forward?
Well, there's a lot of diasporians, particularly African Americans on the continent, who are doing incredible things.
Yeah.
They're building schools, they're building orphanages, they're building, and they're making money.
Yeah.
So one of the things that people don't know about Africa, you can make more money in Africa than you can really in the States.
Hold up.
Let me just tell you that.
Wait a minute.
You see, because we need everything here.
Yeah.
So you come with a creative mind, you come with the mind of, I want to do business and good business, and you can make lots of money here. Wow. My lifestyle here has never been like this in the United States. Wow. Let me just say that.
The noise, it's distracting. It's pulling me away from my purpose, and I need to make a change. Enough is enough. The hardest part is taking the first step. But on the other side of fear is freedom. It's time to take your seat at not just the table, but the head of the table. You see, abundance, wellness, and freedom are within reach. Embrace your purpose. It's your table. It's your life. It's your time. Does the world ever get so loud that it's hard to even think? Your purpose is calling, but you can't seem to hear it through all the noise until right now. It's time to take your seat at the table. What's meant for you will never miss you. But first, it's time to step into your power, own your purpose, and reach your God-given potential.
You see, I live a very good life here. I have a wonderful condo. I have people who take care of me. And as an elder, that's very important.
Yes.
You see.
Yeah.
And the respect that Ghanaians particularly have for elders is just amazing. Yeah. We have a lot of retirees here who live their best life here. We don't put them in old folks' homes. You have people to come and stay with you, live with you, take care of you. I mean, really, and I don't want to just make it a utopia situation, because we do have challenges.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, we got some potholes, and I'm sure you've experienced some of those. Yeah. And sometimes the lights go off, and, so it's some inconveniences.
Yeah.
But when you want to trade it off, there's no way I would rather not be here.
No. The team that is with me, from my security, my tour guide, George, and the rest of their spirit is just different. Even the people who I'm just meeting, the spirit is just different.
Well, I think I jokingly say it's in their DNA.
Yeah.
Because of Kwame Nkrumah, they've always had a spirit of welcoming people home.
Yes.
And it's here. It really, really is here. And you feel it. Yeah. You really do feel it.
Man, well, I'm applying for my dual citizenship. You gonna help me with that?
I'm gonna definitely help you with that. I'm gonna put you top on the list.
Thank you.
For sure.
Man, if my big brother missed your call, just call me. Don't worry.
Jay, we tried to get Jay on the list the last time. He didn't pick up our call. So we know to call Anthony.
Hey, call me.
You see.
I'm coming.
See, the other thing, too, I want you to understand, Anthony, you came with the right person.
Yeah.
You see, Jay has been here. He knows us. He knows the good and the bad about us.
Yeah.
And he loves us.
Yeah.
And he's part of our family. Yeah. As I say, he is one of my sons as well.
Yeah.
He got to do better because he doesn't stay in good contact. But I got you now.
Don't worry about it.
I got you.
Don't worry about
it. I got you.
Don't worry about it. Because I told him already, we're already scheduling our next trip. And I told my community that we're going to be coming here at least 2 times a year.
Wonderful.
And I want to expose more of my brothers and sisters in America to my brothers and sisters at home.
Absolutely.
And I'm really excited about it because you're right. We came with the right person, Jay, and Jay was very, very, I I would say, wise on where we're going and how we're going to experience it. We experienced the 5-star restaurant, and we've also experienced the, not 5-star
bar.
Yeah. And I didn't want to say that, but you said it, and it was, but it was just good to do that. And I'm like, wow, like you really can experience every single thing
Absolutely.
here. But what I would definitely say, what I've learned here is, we complain back at home a lot, and when I see my brothers and sisters here working, I'm like, why am I complaining? Like, why? We were somewhere, I forgot where we were, Jay, but or team, they had no lights and they were still out there working, and I'm like, and we complaining about what? And what I love about it is, I didn't see them complaining about working. They were still peaceful, joyful, doing it. And I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I complaining about certain things when I see my brothers and sisters here getting it in, that I humbly say this, I haven't had to do that. And I complain about things that they probably would smile at. And I just said, I got to come back here and have more of this, because we're just misled a lot in America, and I love it. And I sat down at the hotel. I couldn't sleep last night, so I came down to the hotel. I just sat down with some other guys, and I was just learning and listening. I was asking about families and how children are raised and how they're going to school. And one of the guys, after talking to me, recognized who I am. And he started asking me about money questions. And he said, no, we need more of that information. So I just want to say thank you for everything that you're doing. And I promise you that I'm going to do better when I'm back in my home, America. But I'm coming back over here, and I genuinely mean this. I want dual citizenship.
I know you do. I know you do. And I'm happy to hear. And you're the kind we want to get citizenship.
I'm coming.
You see, because of your spirit, because of your attitude, and you're who we want. You see, I'm going to make you my poster.
I'm coming.
My poster guy.
I'm going to be the poster.
Yeah, I want you to be my poster guy.
This picture's going to be in our studio.
And I want you also, Anthony, to tell the story.
Yes.
See, when people say, how can you help us? All those 3 million people that you have, let them understand. Go see for yourself. Don't listen to what you're reading or you're seeing on TV. See for yourself. Yes. Experience it. Yes, and I'm telling you, lives change.
Yes, they do.
I can tell you some stories that you go, whoa. People have gotten healed here. People have gotten rich here. People have gotten an awareness that they didn't get in the States. And so this really is a place to come and just feel yourself and learn who you are.
Yes, ma'am.
You see, when you come to your roots, you begin to know who you are.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I do. And I'm learning that. I'm going to come back and learn some more.